Hey everybody, it's Clayton from House of Sticks, and I'm here to review Johnny Tobacconaut by Room 101, a great boutique brand, in size Ranflantic. It's a beautiful wrapper. You can see that on this black piece of paper they have a Johnny Tobacconaut logo and a gold imprint. It's very very cool. And then underneath this black paper, you can find the cigar wrapped in white tissue paper. So this is one interesting presentation. So I'm gonna get this thing cut, get it unwrapped, and then I'll talk a little bit about the pre-light draw. So stay with me and I'll get this thing cut and I'll be back. Next we have the tissue paper. One thing I'm worried about is that towards the head and foot of the cigar I have a little bit of squishiness, and it's likely due to the figure and the size and wrap. While I go to the middle, it is much tighter. So I wonder how this is going to affect my my light and the burn of the cigar. But I'm excited to get this thing lit. Let's get it going. Okay here, so based on the first few draws here after lighting the foot, I'm getting a lot of creaminess, a tobacco taste with that tea still. I find that most medium to full-bodied and medium cigars tend to have their lighter notes at the beginning, and I'm getting that from this cigar here. So definitely some creaminess, some milk cream, and nice slight sweetness and with body, and tobacco and tea. So I'm going to continue to smoke this. And see how it develops. But it has a very nice thick smoke. It's very very substantial, which I always enjoy. And I'm gonna sit down, enjoy this, relax. Then I'm gonna come back to you and talk a little bit about what tobacco is used in the construction of this, and let you know how the flavors are developing. Hey everybody, I'm back, and again I'm smoking the Johnny Tobacconaut by Room 101. It's the Ranflantic size, which is a 5.5 inch by 50 ring gauge cigar. It is a perfecto shape, or as I like to call it, a figurado or figurata, whatever you may say. And at the beginning I talked about how it had a creamy body with hints of tobacco and tea, and at this point that creaminess is still there. There's a hint of spice, not your strong peppery spice, but like if you just put a dab of cayenne pepper in your tomato sauce or soup. It's just a little heat and spiciness on the back of the tongue. So what I would say at this point is I've smoked about 1.5 to 2 inches of this cigar, and the creaminess is still there, but it's not as sweet as it once was at the beginning. It's still a full tobacco and earthiness to the flavor, with that slight spiciness. Now, this cigar is a Nicaraguan puro that is produced in Honduras. So it is full of that Nicaraguan volcanic soil produced tobacco. And I've found throughout other brands, typically Nicaraguan tobacco has been very complex and very flavorful. with Padrones and My Father cigars, a lot of their Nicaraguan cigars are very, very complex and have depth of flavor across the board. You could smoke one and have a couple flavors. There's typically consistency among those cigars, but every now and then you get a new flavor that maybe just came in and with that one leaf of tobacco. So it's very, very nice tobacco from Nicaragua. And this is definitely a medium body, borderline full at times, but not too strong. It's got a great, great draw, as you can see, thick smoke, and I'm enjoying it at this time. I wish at points the flavor would just evolve slightly more. It's a very, very slow evolution of flavor in this cigar. Nothing that's gonna hit you over your head and say, wow, this is very salty sweet, and now it's spicy and earthy. It's not that type of cigar, but it's got a very nice laid back creaminess with a good earthy body and slight spice at this point. So I'm going to continue smoking this. I'll see how it develops. I'll probably check in once, maybe twice, if there's any changes in flavor, and give you my final rating. Thanks. I'm Clayton. This is House of Sticks Cigar Reviews, and please like or subscribe. So that earthiness changes to, I think, a very strong French roast coffee type taste. The ground espresso, beans, and coffee, and that sustains, I would say, as you move through into the final third. I had about 4 lighting issues with this. It went dead twice. I had burns and uneven burns that I had to touch up at times, and the flavor sort of going to that just burnt coffee type strong coffee taste. Not my favorite here at the last third. I don't really enjoy it that much right now, and because of that, I'm not going to give it the highest rating that I could give. A 4, 4.5, 5 for a classic that I would want to hold for a very long while and keep in my humidor. No, this is just, I would say, some okay, great, not great, medium full cigar. I don't find it overly complex, and the burning issues I had trouble with. I did not like the squishiness of the Perfecto here. I mean, it's almost box press now, and I can just sort of pinch it a ton. It's just very squishy. It's not tightly rolled. That bothered me, and the draw was just overly strong. This is the second Johnny Tobacconaut I've smoked, and the first time I wanted to make sure that I didn't have a dud. So I decided to smoke this one again and re-review it, because I actually recorded a separate review for this at the beginning, and because others I know enjoy this cigar greatly. They find it to be probably their favorite of the year in 16, and this is not, I would say, my favorite, and is probably on the bottom third of the cigars I've smoked. So with all of that bluster and all of that prose that I just gave, I want to say that this is a 3.5 out of 5 cigar for me, and predominantly it's not getting a 3 rating because of the design and the customization that Room 101 does with their cigars. I love their box design. It's beautiful. They have copper tones in the lid, and they have a black lacquer matte finish. It's not lacquered, it's a matte finish with a beautiful logo with the Johnny Tobacconaut character on the front in gold, and frankly, the name is hilarious. I love it. It's great, but it's just not my favorite tobacco. I've had better tobacco, and I typically love Nicaraguan puros and Nicaraguan tobacco, but this is not the best in my opinion. So Padrones and my father probably knocked this out with their Les Bijoux, the 1964 and 26s. Those are great. The anniversaries, again, higher price point, as these run around $10 to $12, I believe. So the ones I mentioned, except for my father Les Bijoux, the Padrones are obviously closer to the $20 mark. So 3.5 out of 5. Let me know what you think. Did I get it wrong? Do you think I just had a bad batch of cigars? But let me know. But yeah, it's a 3.5. There you go. I'm Clayton. This is House of Sticks Cigar Reviews. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I want to hear from you all, and I hope you have a great day. Hey now.